Yeah.
I didn't know, man.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know. Okay.
That's all right.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not a thing. Because, like, you think of accessibility and, you think like ramps, wheelchair ramps,
Yeah.
and like handrails and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't think about the colorblind populace.
Yeah. Well, like, think about, okay, so that is one of the main reasons that things like stoplights,
Mm-hmm.
they might not be able to see a very distinct difference between the red and the green,
Mm-hmm.
but they know where the placement of the lights with that
exactly.
is. So,
like, that's helpful.
Right.
That's actually like usable.
Yeah.
And like, I think like there are certain like, and I only remember this because there's a really great meme about it, but like certain like emoji hearts,
Mhm.
they're different colors, but there are patterns underneath the colors
What?
that like, and I don't know if they're like visible ever, but like one of them, it's like the yellow heart, I think. Like there's a pattern underneath it specifically to where it tried, like some system tried to transpose it, but it saw the speckles underneath and it made it look like testicles.
Oh, no.
Because it gave it hairs, like a lot of little bitty hairs. Instead of like a checkerboard thing, it looked like balls.
Oh, no. Oh, no. So now every time I send the yellow heart, not that I ever do, but now I'm gonna send the yellow heart and just be like balls.
It's balls
like that's
underneath
that's literally all it's just gonna mean. It's like if I send the yellow heart, it just means balls.
Because it's like the yellow heart is my go-to because it matches like the sparkles. So like I'll do like the little like star emoji.
Okay.
And, like that's yellow, and then the yellow heart is also yellow, and so now I'm like, I'm digging in.
Balls.
It's balls. But like, no, it's supposed to be like a sparkly heart, but secretly on the inside, it's testicles.
That was like another throwback to my internship, but there was one time that one clinician did not watch a GIF all the way through before sending it. And it was the more you know. And then at the very end, I believe, I'm trying to remember exactly what the word was, but I'm pretty sure it was just the more you know. And then it was just jizz.
Jizz.
And I don't know why that was there. So I can also understand why you wouldn't watch that GIF all the way through, because like it didn't make it, like, why would that be there? But then it just was forever.
Like the artistry though of that GIF, because if it is the more you know GIF, like with the like,
rainbow and the
standardized
going through space,
you're like that's it, that's the GIF, and so you click it and you send it because you're like, that's what it is,
right?
And whoever made that GIF was like, I'm gonna get them.
They did.
I'm gonna get them, and then they did. How many have fallen victim to the jizz GIF?
Yeah, it's a great question. I have no idea, but it was just like, we were just like, no, like no, there's just no way. But like, sure enough, it happened. Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, getting rickrolled.
Yeah. First of all, there's gonna have to be 2 cat bleeps in there.
Yeah.
Secondly, we're recording.
Are we still recording?
God.
Is it actually? It is.
It is actually recording.
It is actually recording.
God, it's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
It's been a hot minute, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Things are turbulent. So imagine the more you know GIF, but instead of saying the more you know, it just says turbulence.
Yeah.
Yep. Turbulence.
That's it.
It's fine. Things is wild out here, guys. How are your gardens doing? Dead. We got the last corns. Yes.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
Got the last corns out of the garden last night, and they were pretty nice.
Nice. How many corns did you get?
Over the course of the summer?
Yeah.
Or,
it's just fine.
Split between me and Dad, probably like 30.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So like a few good meals.
Yeah, that's great.
Like good, meals.
That's great.
And you were saying?
We ate the butternut squash this weekend. They were delicious.
I'm glad.
And delightful. And like, I cut them open and Chris cut them open and they were so orange and beautiful on the inside. And so we baked them and then turned them into a sauce.
Beautiful. Perfect. Yeah. How they're meant to be eaten. The little bitty tiny ones are starting to come through now. Like they're actually like, they're little, like, because average butternut squashes are like larger, right?
Yeah.
These are miniatures. They're teeny tiny.
They're real cute.
They're little. And then I replanted cucumbers because now is the time to replant cucumbers, and they're trying. They're doing their best. And then peas. So I planted snap peas back in April, and they did great. And I ate my snap peas, and then they kind of went. And I'm like, that's fine. And all the peas that dropped out of the dead pods planted themselves, and they're resprouting.
Oh.
So I have more peas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're actually doing better because it's colder now.
Oh.
Because peas are like a cold weather crop.
Interesting.
Didn't know that, but like they're just, it's a pea cycle. But anyway, I'm Lyndsey.
Oh, I'm Jordyn.
And this is Are We Still Recording? A podcast about a podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome back, kids.
Welcome back, guys.
Woo!
We took an experimental break, and things were just too chaotic in our lives to be able to find the time to sit down and do a podcast. So we didn't.
Yeah, we were trying our best to juggle everything else, and like, yeah.
I mean, I didn't get sleep for 2 months.
No.
I still have to sleep with earplugs in.
Yeah.
Chris and I have to sleep with earplugs in, or we don't get sleep.
Yeah.
So
it is, as one does.
It's kind of hard to. There were no brain thoughts.
No.
To be had.
No. When your goal was survival.
It really was. It was survival.
Yep.
It was survival. We did survive.
And now it is beautiful outside.
It is.
It's not 80 million bazillion degrees.
No.
It's like 70.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. Lance is going to be vocal in this one.
Yeah.
Back. He'll test my editing skills again.
I always forget the rules, but it's fine.
It's like first 10 minutes, I think, is like, I mean, to be completely honest, it does not matter.
Yeah, it's like, I know the rules, but like my brain is like, you're having a conversation.
It doesn't.
There are no rules.
It doesn't matter. Like, we don't have to, I don't think we have to worry about that because we're not planning on monetizing.
Yeah.
But
we're not monetized yet. One day,
no,
we're going to be billionaires.
Well, that'd be cool.
Millionaires.
That'd be cool.
1,000 cent. So you got millionaires, billionaires. 1,000 is, I don't know. Because there's like, 100 years is like a centennial. So what is, sentence.
Well, it's weird because it's like, I don't know the time version of that.
Me either.
I don't know the time or the money version of that. Because like a milliliter is 1,000 parts of a liter. But again, a millionaire is not.
Someone who has $1,000.
It's you have $1 million. So 1,000-aire seems to be the way the money part goes.
We have $1,000. Is that how that is?
What?
So you have
$1 million is $1,000.
Yeah. So yeah, that makes okay.
So
I get
you're 1,000-aire.
1,000-aire. We'll get there. We'll get there one day. But anyway.
Yeah,
we're doing stuff.
We started a new thing. So we obviously finished campaign 3 several months ago now.
Yes.
And
April to September. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my. Well,
time's made up, so it's fine.
I guess it was April. Yes. So yes, we finished that in April. Oh my God.
Yeah.
5 months ago?
It feels...
I guess not quite 5 months ago.
Kind of 5-ish months ago.
Yeah, we took some time. We did some experimental stuff with D&D.
We got a little crazy style on it.
Yep.
If you will.
Yep. And now we just started a new thing.
Monster of the Week.
We started Monster of the Week.
Monster of the Week!
So...
And it's really exciting.
Lyndsey is our...
Keeper of Monsters and Mysteries is the full title, but Keeper's fine. Please, the Keeper of Monsters and Mysteries was my father.
Perfect.
But yeah, and we started that last Monday.
Yeah.
And I think it was absolutely bang up. It is so fun to be in the driver's seat with all of you people. Like, just it is beautiful and glorious just to be like, to like toss things at you guys and you knock them out of the park in one direction or the other.
That is exactly correct.
Yeah.
Like,
it is, oh my God, it's the coolest thing ever because as someone who loves the lore of all of our D&D stuff so much. Being the person who like is doing the lore now and like I'm the person who's collecting all of it.
Yeah.
And I get to like ask everybody questions, which you can do in D&D, but that's not the point, you know?
Yeah.
Like I get to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you kind of had to wing it by the seat of your pants because you left part of your notes at home.
Yeah.
And you did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
We've all told you, but so the audience knows. And they will because they'll have seen the first episode.
Check it out. See what that's like.
Yeah.
I didn't, because like my notes were all very like not loose notes, but they're just like touchstones.
Yeah.
For stuff. And it's like I knew the big like 3 points that I wanted to hit within episode 1.
That's perfect.
And like I know that that's kind of maybe a little bit more like planning than you're supposed to do, but it's like to set the season up correctly and to like so that everyone, and it's really interesting to see how everyone pairs themselves off really nicely.
Yeah, they do.
Like really, really nicely. That's like every pair has something.
Yep.
Like you have your hook.
Yep.
And then you just kind of all have to come together at some point in time. You will. I believe it.
It won't be a problem. You know that like we want to do that. Like as players and friends, we want our characters to know each other. And so like it won't be a problem. But you're right. Like so there's 6 of us. And so for those who little summary in case you didn't watch the episode, but you should. So there's 6 of us. There's myself, which my character's name is Josephine, and she is the professional, which we'll get obviously more into as things go along. But you actually kind of we'll come back to that. We'll come back to the story.
Yeah, like I was gonna be like the playbooks and stuff, like because it's not D&D. It is a completely different system besides D&D. Right. So like we've talked about the playbooks before. Yeah. In one of our side quests, but I digress.
We did.
As you were saying.
You can always go back and rewatch that to get a little breakdown of what each playbook can
kind
do.
Of plays like.
And then there's Murphy, which is Mans's character, and he's the flake. So he's the kind of guy who makes all the connections. Then there's Chris's character, who is William Embers, and he's the wronged. And he's kind of I hope I'll see if I probably won't, but he's like he's a guy who's been wronged. I don't want to spoil his character.
Exactly. Because it's like so in my notes for everyone's character, I have your playbook, your age, and then a like 3 or 4 word like blurb that sums up your character in the story. And like I want to read them out so bad, but also they are all 100% spoilers. Yeah,
leave it. It's fine. He's playing like a bad boy,
like a Chad.
Super Chad. It's funny, but so that's Chris's character. Then there's Spin's character, who, oh my gosh, he goes. What are
Silas, the swashbuckler O'Malley.
I'm like, I have him. He went by like Buck at one point, and all that kind of stuff.
We haven't done this in a while, so I need to check the mics and make sure that we're still.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I fully charged him this morning, but yes, and he's the initiate, which we'll find out more about. And then there's Bill's character, and Spin's character is very like all in black, don't know much about him, close to the chest, like his characters often are.
Yeah, they really, really are.
Yeah. And then Bill's character is the foreign exchange student from Australia, whose name is Jimmy Kiwi.
James Theobald Kiwi. I have it written down in my notes. It's a good name. It's a good name.
And he's the chosen, which will be interesting. Just a pothead.
He's just a pothead.
He's a pothead surfer.
We love this guy. With a really cool, as you will see in the episode, really cool weapon.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
I fucking love that. I am stoked about everything.
Very cool. And then finally was Matthew's character, who, what is her full name?
I only know Tarumi.
Terumi.
Terumi is her, like,
I keep thinking
name.
It starts with a Y, but it doesn't. It's Terumi.
See, when we were talking about it, like when we were all making, or when you guys were making the stuff, he said Yurumi.
Okay.
But
I'm
then
like,
he
why
changed
is my
it.
brain, I'm like, my brain is only thinking a Y name, and
Yeah.
that's why. Okay, Terumi.
Mm-hmm.
And she is a young Japanese influenced character. Trying to think, like, where did he say she was from? Oh, she's from Salem.
Yes,
She's from
Salem, Massachusetts.
And she's the spooky.
Yeah. She's got some weird shit going on that, like, I'm also excited to, like, pull apart, because, like, everyone's stories are so, like, specific.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, we have, because Monster of the Week was designed for, like, 2 to 3 people.
Right.
We're playing it with 6 people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that one of the reasons that in the, like, character creation, it suggests that you do, like, a team comp, like, you design your actual team.
That's right.
Because, like, now, and this is not a problem, let me state this for the record, this is not a problem, and I'm really excited about it, but so many people have A, visions, B, huge storylines that go with their backstories, that, like, in order to pull it all together, I am going to have to do a lot of acrobatics, which I'm excited about. Like, I'm so stoked to, like, because, again, you guys have paired yourself off very nicely.
Yeah.
And so it'll be easier to just kind of sew this together, and sew this together. You have 3 little quilt squares, and you just sew the quilt squares together.
Right.
So, like, piece by piece it. But I understand now why it's like, hey, you should maybe plan with everyone. Like, are you like a monster hunting family?
Right.
Because that was one of the suggested ones, is like, or are you just like a bunch of professionals? Which was also an option. I'm like, that's interesting, but not, what's the word? Unanimity has never been our vibe. No. We don't do that.
But we pair ourselves off, though.
Yes, which is great. It's like, this is it. It will be. I was like, I'm gonna pick a favorite. I can't.
No.
I'm so excited about all of the different, and, like, the way that we can weave, say, Spin's character into like Phil's character, and, like, I'm doing, like, a sewing motion with my hand because like that's how it feels in my head, is like, how can I start stitching things? Yeah. But yeah.
So then we got started. So we went over, like, some background stuff, which I don't know if Mans is going to keep that in the video or not, but it's just kind of some, like, we went over what moves we picked, but we kind of kept them secret because we want to do, like, fun reveals for them, sort of things. We did a few, like, histories, like, how do our characters know each other, and we did a few tie-ins, but we felt like if we made a tie-in for every character to another character, because our group is so big, it would have felt very forced.
It's just going to get convoluted.
Yeah.
Like, really fast.
Yeah. So we did a few connections, but it feels cohesive. Like, it seems to make sense. And then we just kind of dropped into the story.
Let's get started.
Yeah.
And, like, took off. One of the scenes that I had planned specifically was obviously Josephine's introduction, because it's like, you have to have this, because this is the beginning of the actual formal mystery itself.
Yeah.
But, like, I was driving home from work one day, and, like, I got lost in thought, and I'm like, this is the character intro for everybody. It's like, what are you thinking about while you are driving?
Yeah.
And, like, originally I was like, everybody's driving their car, and they're having alone time in their car, and what are you thinking about as you approach Willow Bark Ridge? But I'm like, but not everybody can have a car, so we have to change that.
Yeah, but that was a good segue. That was good, and I thought everyone's answers were so good, and Mans's was so on the nose of, like, did I lock the car? Oh, God, I can't get it now, and now I just have to sit here and panic for the next 20 minutes.
Freak out about it.
That's so accurate.
Oh, absolutely. There have been times that I have been, like, halfway to work at my other job and been like, hey, I'm going to be about 30 minutes late. I have to go back to my house. I think I left the coffee pot on. I don't know if I left. I can't do this.
Yeah.
So, see you later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was like the tie-in. I'm just gonna let you talk about it because I've talked to myself about it for like a week. So
no, you're good. I mean,
go nuts.
So, well, I mean, you know, the little intro was kind of introduce everyone, everyone except for Josephine's on the bus, heading into the camp because there's not a lot of parking up there. So there's kind of like a communal parking lot at the bottom and a commuter bus that goes a couple times a day. And it's like a half an hour kind of ride up. And Josephine starts, and she's actually at the hospital, and she's there with camp counselor Andy, who's actually the one. Oh man, I actually forgot. The first thing you did was the intro vision that we kind of get, which is like, first of all, perfect because it's basically like the intro that you get at a Monster of the Week show. Like it's the first 5 minutes where like something scary is happening. You don't know who these people are, but it's like, okay, this is what's going on. And then you flash to the people who are going to be investigating it. And that's exactly what Lyndsey did.
Here's the scary thing.
Yeah.
And now beautiful vistas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was perfect. And so Josephine starts in the hospital with camp counselor Andy. And basically just gets to ask him, you know, what happened. And he kind of gave her a description as far as he could tell, but you could tell that other than like the fact that we knew he was very gaunt, when Josephine doesn't know this, but Jordyn knows this, when he had been very healthy right before. And he basically didn't remember much else besides that because he was pretty out of it. And he went ahead and got his pain meds and went to sleep, and Josephine had to drive behind the bus the whole way up.
Take a little nap.
And so that was kind of the intro that we got.
And then you guys arrived at camp, and you were kind of like pushing and, well, I mean, you weren't pushing and shoving to get off the bus. You got out of your very cool van in like a really nice, cool, demure way. Yeah. With like your sunglasses and stuff, and it was like super professional and great. And everybody else was like pushing and shoving each other to get off of the bus. And like, who was it? Chris's character didn't intentionally trip. Did somebody trip somebody?
I think there was I think that Silas Spin's character, I think, was like not paying attention and was like waiting to get off the bus, and Murphy was like, "Are you just? And then he just went off the bus." Yeah. And I think Chris's character, William, I think threw his duffel bag over his shoulder and hit Murphy or hit Buck or someone.
That was what I was thinking of. Yeah. Because like those alleys and buses,
so narrow.
You can't do anything there.
No, you can't.
What did I do? I did it right. Okay, we did it right.
We're good. We're good. We're on. We're recording.
We're still recording.
We are still recording.
With a Twixie, she says, and I heard that you guys were doing that thing, the podcast and stuff. So I got all my toys so that I can throw them all over the place.
She says, "I'm ready. It is almost chaos hour." But yeah, it was very funny, and then we met Trenton Duggins. Trenton Duggins, if it's even better.
Oh yeah, Trenton.
Chicken Nuggets.
Chicken Nuggets. That's his name.
I will call him forever now. Chicken Nuggets.
He looks like a big deep fried chicken
nugget. He does. So he's got the like super tan skin, the blonde hair, and southern accent,
like a pastel pink shirt, and like the tan like corduroy, specifically like corduroy pants.
Yeah. So like,
he's just a guy,
and he was very much like the face of the camp. Is what he seemed to be. And was it him that said that camp counselor Andy had moved on to bigger and better things?
Yes.
That just seems to be the thing that they're all saying, is that they moved on to bigger and better things, and Josephine's like the hospital bed.
It's in a hospital. They moved on to a hospital bed.
So we don't know yet if they either just don't know or if they're covering up. And so, I mean, we're new camp counselors. I probably wouldn't tell us if the old camp counselor was in the hospital anyway. But, you know.
Like, that's not really how you keep camp counselors.
It's not.
Either way.
It's good.
Yeah.
And then we met Mama Frankie.
Oh, Francine.
Oh, that's what it was. It started with the little kid going.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's Frankie's full name is Francine Donovan.
Yes.
Like, that's the full name. That kid didn't have a name, though.
That's okay. He or she or they were perfect.
Yeah.
Because they ran up to Murphy, who's balding on top, and you look old.
Why are you so old?
I was like 10 out of 10. I was like, I have to fan this fire.
Yeah. Because it's like, it was going to be one of you.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, 25 isn't, like, old for a camp counselor, but to, like, an 8-year-old, you're ancient.
Oh, yeah.
You're ancient. And so, like, it was going to be somebody. And then Mans was like, yeah, he's balding just, like, a little bit on top. I'm like,
there it is.
Target acquired. Let's go. Let's go.
I was like, I'm fanning this fire. How old do you think he is?
Exactly. Like 47.
So close.
It feels good. And then, like, in that kid, oh gosh, I don't even remember what man said, but he reacted, and let me tell you exactly how I wanted him to react.
Perfect.
I wanted him to make the child cry. So then I can call in Mama Frankie.
Yes.
Like, I was like, this is the segue. Let me just put a little cheese in the mousetrap. You have sprung the mousetrap. Beautiful.
I don't remember what he said.
I don't either.
Mans, comment below and let us know what you said to make the child cry.
Yeah.
But it was perfect. And then Mama Frankie came out and was,
you. You. Oh my God. Favorite NPC voice to, like, practice in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I look crazy because, like,
you don't.
I'll be in traffic and I'm like gesticulating and, like, talking to myself. Like, I know I look crazy when I am practicing NPC voices, which is why I try to only do it on the way home from D&D at midnight when nobody else is on the road. But sometimes they just, like, possess me and I can't not do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us. Yeah.
It's fine. And, like, I'm trying to come up with more today for tonight.
Don't forget that, like, we don't necessarily need, well, you do whatever you want to.
It's fun.
But, like, if you're struggling to come up with a voice, you can just pick a similar voice and then just give them, like, a different
affectation.
Yeah, you know, something along those lines.
And, so, like, I think I have most of, because there aren't, I don't think, no. Yes, I think I feel good about the new voices.
Okay, great.
That I am going to be bringing to the table. I think great. Was that a Trixie sniff or a big thing in the woods? Okay.
It was a Trixie sniff.
Okay.
She wanted to sniff what was probably a squirrel out there.
Yeah.
Mama Frankie was delightful. And then the chef's kiss moment.
The Heelys. Yeah. Oh my God. You Heelys away from your feelies, but instead he Heeled directly into his feelies. Because Murphy was like, I'm going to pop my Heelys and I'm going to Heely away from this situation because he works in the canteen. Yeah. And he was going to wheelie in because Mama Frankie was like, you know, I needed you 2 hours ago. Mm-hmm. Like, we need, like, lunch needs to be on the table, like, soon. Please come help. But she didn't say it as gently, obviously. And so he's like, I'm going to be really cool about this. And Heely inside. And then he fell.
He fell.
And there isn't, like, a good stat for, like, doing Heelys away from a crying child.
No.
Like, there isn't a move for that. So it's like, just do something.
That's why I was like, please make him roll cool.
Just roll cool.
I know it's
Flat
not
cool.
I know it's not what cool is meant for, but like,
feels good.
It felt so perfect in that moment to just roll cool, and then failed it, and it was just chef's kiss. It was perfect.
It's all I needed. And it's like, I can't wait to enchant those Heelys.
Oh my God, yes.
And like, if we ever get there, I hope we get to that point. I really, really do. Fuck, I can't wait to enchant those Heelys.
I'm stoked.
Well, like, anyway, I'm having ideas. It is so hard to do this podcast as the keeper and not just blow my load.
Yep.
Blow the proverbial load of the entire fucking campaign right here, right now. Like, this is all of the secrets and these are all of the cool things I'm going to give you guys. Here you go. Like, it is almost impossible.
Well, then we'll kind of, we'll skip ahead to, because we did some, housekeeping stuff, which was necessary. And then the next coolest thing that I think happened was Jimmy getting high on a dock and talking to a beach towel that turned into a beckoning woman.
Yeah.
And let's for a second talk about that voice.
And like, I didn't realize, like, Jordyn actually put it really well, because I just came up with a voice that felt good. And I'm like, I want it to be a little bit unsettling, but like melodic. But I didn't know exactly.
I didn't know that was under there, Trixie. She says,
Good job.
I found a toy and I'm gonna squeak it.
Chomp, 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 chomp. Yes, this is Trixie's input. She has a lot to say.
It is 3:30, and usually 4 o'clock is chaos hour, but chaos came early today, guys, because she's stoked that we're recording.
She says, I know what day it is today.
She definitely flung the lion toy and hit Nova with it earlier. It was barely hit him, but it was like it's heavy. I know.
This would hurt me.
I know. I was like, girl.
Ow.
Just like just singing the song of her people over there.
My mom's dog puts his whole body, like how she like shook that toy.
Yeah.
Puts his whole body into it. Like his front feet come off the ground, and so he's like jumping.
Wow.
And he's big.
Yeah.
Like he is muscular. If that hit me, I would die.
Yeah.
It would kill me. You could hit me in the shin.
Yeah.
And it would break my shin, but it would hurt so bad, I would just die.
Yeah, she, like, anytime she starts shaking, I have to, like, I reach a hand out to, like, mom, like, slamming on the brakes, mom van, arm across the chest, like, protect Nova's face.
Exactly.
Like, I have to protect my face, and I have to protect Nova's face. Like, it's a double-handed shield that I have to put up when she does this.
She's crazy.
She is crazy. Get it, girl. You get it.
But anyway.
All right, Jordyn, you can cut here.
Yeah. That is a thing that I am like, it might be, girl, woman, no.
Thank you. That's my fuzz now. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna be over here and get the fuzz as she.
Good idea.
And
a thing that I've seen in like not seen but like heard in the different podcasts is like when they're like cutting it or starting it, like they'll clap so that it like spikes it like really big so you can see where the clap is, and you're like, oh, this is somewhere I need to like edit.
Oh, that's
so
a
like
good
if
idea.
I like
that's a good idea.
It'll like you have a visual cue for I should check that out. Why did it get so loud right there? But Jordyn pointed out really eloquently, for this voice that I had come up with for these beings, this being, it is very all over the place and melodic. And Jordyn was like, it's wind chimes. I'm like, oh my God, it's wind chimes. That is the coolest thing.
Because I was like, what does this sound like? And I was like, it sounds like wind chimes.
That's insane. I love that.
Like, do 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 do. Yeah, exactly. I was like, it's wind chimes.
That's fantastic.
Very good.
And so fun lore fact, now that it has been introduced. So that scene with the beach towel lady was the inception of my concept for the entire campaign. Like that was the first thought, was like, I was driving home from work and I saw something that was like hung over like a fence, and it like looked like a lady like leaning over a fence, and then I looked at it, I'm like, that's something, because it was just like strips of cloth.
Can I give you?
Yes.
I'm gonna pause this.
Okay. But yeah, like that was.
Okay, for those who know, it was the scene in the first Conjuring movie with the sheets in the wind. School bus. Sheets in the wind, and it's super creepy and gives off similar vibes to where like you can totally steal that and use that in another way if like, needed.
It is. And do you remember how when we had first started talking about Monster of the Week and we saw that stump
with the mask on it? I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like that just keep that in mind.
Yep.
Like I have so many iterations of like weird things that are like that would make your human brain do a double take.
Yeah.
But like you're actually doing a double take this time because something is strange.
Yeah.
Here. Like that is like, is that a person? And like when I'm driving down the road and like it looks like there is a person on the side of the road, and then I look and it's like a tree.
Yep.
Or like a bush.
Yep.
Like that is the feeling I am trying to evoke here. It's like, what the fuck? Like anyway.
So good.
I love Sheet Lady.
Delightful.
Lady, like they don't have a name yet.
That's
like
okay.
So I'm not quite there yet, but like they are the introduction to the Chosen's calling, the Chosen's potential power.
Yeah.
And yeah. So
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very, very good. And then we got to see the spooky thing, the bug monster, bugs, that chased both Silas and William out of the forest.
Yes.
And that was interesting because William's character seemed to have like a distinct, like almost guttural reaction to it, which was interesting. So I'm curious to see how we end up tying these things all together. Although one tie's already been made because Terumi saw them run out of the woods.
Yes.
And did a weird protection spell.
Yeah, like drew something with her toe in the dirt that like created this like force barrier.
Yep.
Basically, so that like the bugs couldn't get closer.
Yep. And a mysterious person, we don't know who it was, at the camp saw something.
Yes, saw specifically Silas doing like, or trying to do a fire spell.
That's
like
right.
He took Embers' lighter, I think, and was trying to use that to like cast as like a I think if I'm remembering correctly, like using that as a focus to cast. And like it went off and it worked, but it drew attention.
Yep.
Like someone has seen it that as a peer behind the veil really didn't need to see it.
Sure.
Really shouldn't have seen that happen.
Sure.
So.
Sure.
Yay!
It's all right. And then we don't really know what the deal is with Terumi and her stump yet, but
cool
Terumi's got a stump. See if it makes a face, if it does a face thing. Like our stump that you were talking about.
See, hey, I hadn't even put those two things together. That's pretty cool, though.
There's a stump.
I know. Hey, do you remember back in campaign 2 when Deegan got his arm cut off and someone was like, "What that stump do?"
Yes.
What that stump do?
What that stump do?
It has come back around. I have in my Canva like logs. I was like, we're gonna make merch. It's a little dragon, and across it says, "What that stump do?" And I found it the other day when I was like, I'm gonna put a map together on Canva. I was like, it came back. Oh no!
What that stump do?
What that stump do? But Terumi's character is gonna be super interesting to play with, like the spooky and like what influences the spooky in this situation, and like why can she do weird things?
Yeah.
And like how does that line up with the Chosen One? Because he said that he knows that he feels that Terumi is supposed to be his mentor. Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like that was probably a curveball. I was going to say, next question, that actually leads perfectly into, what did we do that surprised you?
Oh my God. Definitely Silas and Embers going off on their own.
Oh, okay.
Like, that was not planned for.
That's understandable considering before it sounded like Silas was going to be some aquatic or water instructor. And then I think, again, the switch to survivalist made sense. And so the movement to go to do the last hike that the survivalist did made sense, but you weren't planning for it because that wasn't the intention which is fine.
like made 100% sense in character, but like my brain was still in like, let's do intros mode.
Yeah.
I was gonna do like a bonfire, so like a welcome new counselors bonfire, but like I was looking at the clock and I'm like, there's no fucking time.
That's okay.
And so like we'll probably do that tonight.
The next night, yeah.
But like I was like, we're gonna do introductions and it's gonna be fun and a little bit spooky, and they're like, let's go do the mystery now, and I'm like, okay. Yep, we're gonna go do the mystery now.
We're on it.
Sure thing. I will start something. And and circling all the way back around, one of my other favorite moments was when Bill failed his role with the towel lady and it froze.
Oh yeah.
And the termite crawled across him.
Oh like, yeah.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite. Like that and the Heelys, top 2.
Yeah.
Top 2 moments.
Yeah.
In the whole thing.
Yes.
Oh, but that surprised me. There was something
Him
else.
failing the role surprised you?
No.
Or I'm sorry, the going off on their own.
The going off on their own
yep.
really surprised me. And like it's not a huge thing but like surprising to me specifically was like the new counselor's cabin and like putting everybody in the same cabin and Matthew being like, I want to go to my old bunk. And I was like, okay,
yeah,
you can do that. But you could also, and he's like, what do you want me to do? And I'm like, I want you to have a good time, but it would really be helpful if you guys all slept in the same place. Like but you don't have to. Because my brain was immediately like, okay, what are the other ways that we can make that specifically interesting? And it's like, Terumi is going to be somewhere else most of the time. And like, alone. And like, that can make some really interesting storytelling when one person is just kind of like not as connected to the group. But like I wanted it to be like you guys have a cohesive base of operations.
Oh yeah, I mean I have the same thing planned for Hecna.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like here's where you're staying. And so if someone's like, I don't want to stay there, and it's like that's fine.
That's fine.
You don't have to. I made you a thing.
But I made you a house.
You don't like the thing I made you?
I made you a special house. On the map, it has stars on it. Like, it's just like a little, it's not even an actual drawing of a cabin. It is a square, and they're all filled in purple, but this one has little teal stars all over. Because it's like, this is your house.
Yeah.
I made you house. And like I feel bad because like I didn't get to like describe the inside of it really well. You guys have a coffee maker.
You can do
and
that
I'll say that tonight, but like you
know.
Sometimes
it's hard to. I guess I think you did great.
Thank you.
First of all, so I don't think there's anything that like you had to do or anything like that. But I think you can. Yeah, I think exactly what you're saying is like. You'll just do it tonight.
We'll just do that. Like we'll still do all the stuff.
Yeah, you'll set the scene either to us like waking up or to. Well, because I guess we already
do something like really early though.
I do, but that doesn't mean you can't. I don't imagine that 6:30 is going to be like. I don't know when things start at the camp, so I don't imagine that she'll be like the first person awake.
I think okay.
And it's also not a problem.
Okay.
If someone else is awake.
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted like secret squirrelet.
I mean, it will be fine if someone else is awake.
Okay.
It's not a problem.
Gotcha.
So if someone else is like, I also want to be up early. That's okay.
Okay.
It's not a problem.
Cool.
So.
Because like I kind of have a fun idea.
Yeah.
For like how I want to start the episode.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
And like, but we'll play with it, and then you just put yourself in any of the because like time is not linear in storytelling.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
And nothing that I don't personally have anything that like I feel like has to be set in stone.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's not a big deal.
Okay.
So
I've just like, and then I finally got to talk to Spin about like what he's an initiate of.
Yeah, that's okay.
Figured it out.
Great.
And I've got like some really I think I know how I'm gonna introduce that. But again, like, there are so many factions at play, like, in the overarching story that, like, every time I think about it, I get a little bit overwhelmed. But, like, there is absolutely a way to, like, tie everything together. But yeah. I'm stoked.
I'm excited for tonight.
I'm so excited. Like,
I'm excited.
I have highlighters. I have sticky notes. Like,
you can see mine are down there.
I think, and like, I've never like actually taken notes like this before. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. So like, I'm gonna figure out a system for any, like, I guess, new DMs, newer DMs out there. Like, do you have systems that you have found that you liked for organizing, like, everything that happens during a session? Because something that I have found, or I found that was really difficult, like, immediately afterwards, like, we finished the session, I was so jacked up on adrenaline that, like, I couldn't remember most of what happened.
Yeah, I think what I had to do was when I was typing things out for Humblewood, I would, like, I'd have, like, a little space in the Word document, and I would just have, like, bullet points of, like, random things that happened and random things that happened. And then be like, okay, leveled up here, and, like, random thing that happened. Because, like, my brain, like, because, you know, you have the notes as to how you want the story to go.
Yeah.
But for the stuff that you weren't expecting, like, you don't have notes for that. You're flying by the seat of your pants, which is fine.
It's fun.
But yeah, then how do you document that for later? Like, short of the fact that we recorded it, like, if you don't write it down in, like, a note somewhere.
You just, like, hold your finger up and be like, hold that thought. I have to write everything that you just said down verbatim.
The good news is, since we record these, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, it will be somewhere so I can watch it again.
Yeah.
It gives me the heebie-jeebies just, like, a little bit. Cause I don't want to watch myself tell a story.
Yeah, I'm really not excited about being the DM part of that.
It's gonna be fantastic. I'm so excited for Heckna, though. If it lines up the way that I think it's going to, it's gonna be perfect.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Perfect.
I'm excited.
Okay, I'm stoked.
Well, you guys, we're gonna play again tonight.
Yeah, gonna play some D&D. Not some D&D. We're gonna play some Monster of the Week.
It's a TTRPG.
Yeah, we're gonna play a tabletop game.
We are.
And it's going to be fun. We're going to eat some poutine.
We are.
We're going to eat some poutine.
Noms.
I do love a poutine. But, thanks for listening. Thanks for sticking with it. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
We hope you are enjoying, this foray into a different kind of system. I'm really enjoying it. From what I've heard, I think everybody's enjoying it.
We are.
I am so excited to tell a spooky little story.
Yeah, just in time for spooky season. It's technically spooky season when this comes out.
Yeah, like it, and like also currently it's September, so it's Halloween Eve.
Yeah, we're ready.
I've
got the Halloween decorations up. I'm ready to go.
It's already Halloween. Thank you so much. It will be Halloween for the next 2 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
2.5 because Thanksgiving.
Well,
all right.
yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.